In this English lesson, I wanted to help you learn the acronym TLC. In English, if you say something needs some TLC, it means it needs some tender, loving care. Tender, loving care. We never actually say tender, loving care though. We use this to talk about maybe if you buy something old that just needs some rust removed, you might say, oh, it just needs some TLC. Maybe you buy something at a thrift store or at a garage sale. You buy something used and you just need to fix a few little things on it. You would say, oh, it just needs some TLC. It just needs some tender loving care, and then it will be just like new again and ready to make me happy. The other short acronym I wanted to teach you today is IT. In English, when we say IT, we mean information technology. It means computers and networks and all of that digital stuff. If you say, oh, my cousin works in IT, you know, I really should have put like a period after the I and the T. That would have been a good thing to do because we normally do that. And it means information technology. My cousin works in IT. That means that your cousin works with computers. Maybe they set up computers, or they write programs for computers, or they connect computers together with networking. They work in IT, information technology. So to review, TLC means some tender loving care. When you give something some tender loving care, it's ready to use again. I'm trying to think. I bought an old piece of farm equipment once and it just needed some TLC. It needed a new tire. I needed to fix where it connects to the tractor a little bit, and I sanded it. I sanded the metal and put some new paint on. I gave it a little bit of TLC and it was as good as new. And IT, remember, there should actually be a period after the I and T. Simply means information technology, the world of computers and all the stuff that goes with it. But hey, let's look at a comment from a previous video. This is from Alexi. Film an English lesson first thing in the morning, and I think that's a Mark Twain quote about a frog. Do you know that quote from Mark Twain? Yes, I do. Seriously though, sir, looks like you've got too much on your plate again. Take care of yourself, please. Enjoy your morning walk and run. And then P.S. in the Dark Con version, you are a good kickboxer. Punch, kick, 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 kick. Punch, bump, elbow, punch. That's the soundtrack stuck in my head, and that slap at the end and your face. Yeah, I'll put a link to that music video below for this, underneath this video as well. My response, there is a certain amount of energy that comes with the end of the school year. I'm harnessing it well. I'll be able to relax quite a bit over the next couple of months, so no worries. But I will for sure take care of myself. P.S. That song is still making me laugh. So a couple of things there. One, I appreciate the concern. Many of you who watch most of my lessons know more about my life as I go through each week. And you know and can sense when I'm busy and when I'm less busy. And yes, I am pretty busy right now. It's the last 2 weeks of the school year. This is exam week. So my students wrote an exam today, and we're having a bunch of retirement parties at night as well. So there is a busyness, but I am taking really good care of myself right now. I am exercising almost daily. I am walking. I'm eating very, very healthy. And although I am busy, none of it is like stressful busyness. I hope you know the difference. Like, I'm not so busy that I'm up at night worried about what I'm going to do the next day. I'm actually quite relaxed. So thank you for the concern. And about that song, yeah, that was a funny song. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a link in the description below. Wow, that surprised me. That was a cool surprise. Anyways, thanks for watching. See you in a few days with another English lesson. Bye.